By looking at the situation of Punch on the internet recently, I understood one thing: life does not move in straight lines. It sometimes moves in waves. Some days bring laughter that fills the room, and some days bring silence that fills the heart. And in both the cases, we are humbled because life reminds us that we are never fully in control. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm painting someone who was all over the internet in the month of Feb. And here I am trying to process the emotions I went through after realizing that how a small baby punch can make us reflect our own selves by teaching us that life is strange and sometimes it's not fully in our control. And that may bring suffocation that if nothing is in my control, then why do I even exist? To get the answer, I made this analogy of human life with the current situation of Punch in this video through painting. This little figure I'm working on, Punch, to many people, he may be just a monkey being abandoned by her mother in Japan. But I don't really see him that way. To me, he feels like a reflection of what any human being can go through at some point in life. Just like Punch, we can get the feeling of being pushed, being left out, being misunderstood, or simply being alone when we didn't expect it to be. When Punch was abandoned by her mother, he must have felt that his safest place has been taken away from him. Similarly, when people with whom we feel safest with slowly withdraws from our lives, then we spend so much time trying to understand why they left us, replaying moments, replaying conversations, wondering if we missed something, wondering if we said something wrong. And most of the time we come to the same conclusion: it must have been me. We have this habit, almost instinctive, of turning everything inward and assuming that if something changed, if someone left, and if we were pushed away, then it must mean we were not enough in some way. But what if that isn't always true? What if sometimes people step away not because they never cared, but because life is rearranging things in ways we cannot see yet? What if the separation was not rejection, but redirection? Punch was pushed away by others, hurt by other macaques in the zoo. And sometimes in life also, even a simpler existence can make someone uncomfortable. And it's not because you are wrong, it's not because you are flawed, it's because your presence reflects something inside them that they're not ready to face. And when that happens, it can feel very isolating. You start questioning your worth, you start shrinking yourself, you start thinking maybe if I were quieter and different, then things would have stayed the same. But growth rarely comes from staying the same. Trust me, it usually comes from the uncomfortable spaces, the silent rooms, the long nights, the moments when we have nothing but our own thoughts. During our lonely thoughts and in quiet moments, we learn to find comfort in the smallest things. Just like Punch has a small toy, we humans tend to cling on a past memory, or a routine, or a simple object. Even something non-living can feel grounding when everything else feels unstable. That doesn't make you weak. It just means you are human and trying your best to live your life. When Punch was highlighted to the world, everybody understood it's not his fault. Imagine a situation you are struggling and trying your best to live just like Punch. And anyhow, the world could see you and they could see your struggles in ways you didn't notice. And they start giving you the feedbacks, the fresh perspective about you and your life. Suppose they start supporting you and tell you it's not completely your fault. What will be your thinking when you think that people you don't even know show kindness? They send words, they send support, they remind you that your story is not invisible, and you begin to realize that maybe you were never as alone as your thoughts convince you that you were. Maybe the push did not break you, maybe it revealed that you can stand. Maybe the abandonment did not destroy you. Maybe it forced you to discover your own strength. Punch is not just a monkey. He is an emotion. He's every person who went through something silently and came out different on the other side. And maybe the real lesson is this, that not everything that hurts you is your fault. Not everything that leaves you is a reflection of your worth. And maybe life becomes lighter the moment we stop carrying guilt for things that were never fully ours to carry. Because at the core of everything, we are not here to constantly blame ourselves or constantly blame others. We are here to live, we are here to learn, and hopefully, we are here to find peace in the middle of it all. Thank you so much.